What up, though? And welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. Today is Wednesday, March 30th, 2022, dog. Y'all know what today it is. It is Hump Day, baby. On deck for today's show. Man, we give you that latest and greatest Detroit Lions news and rumors. As promised, we give you our first three picks of the Detroit Lions on the Prowl mock draft. We look at the incredible money the Lions and the city of Detroit had, and the Lions have a new tight end. But before we get into all that great news and rumors, I got to bring in the rest of the crew. Man, the ladies love them. You know what I'm saying? They like to, go ahead and rub their hands on that big old bald head. My man, LL Cool. What's up, my dude?
What's up, Proud Nation, and good morning.
Man, y'all know who it is, man. He got on his Jackson Northwest Mountie shirt today. The defensive line coach extraordinaire. It is who?
Coach Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started
right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite the kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep. Welcome back to the show, people. And as promised, it is the first round of the Detroit Lions on the Prowl Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk mock draft. We give you our first three picks. LL, he's up first. So what are you doing with that number 2 overall pick, my man, LL?
Well, with the number 2 pick, the Detroit Lions would like to announce a trade with the New York Giants to move back, and we will be taking pick 5 and 7, and the New York Giants will get number 2 in the 2022 draft and next year's second round pick. So,
okay,
at number 5,
I can dig it.
The Detroit Lions will select safety out of Notre Dame, Kyle LaFrisco Hamilton.
All right, Kyle LaFrisco, man. I don't know about that. Kyle Hamilton is the first pick of the Detroit Lions mock draft, man, on Detroit Lions of the Prowl mock draft. My man, LL with the trade back scenario. That's what we're talking about. That seems like it's realistic. You're looking at what Brad Holmes is saying coming out of the owners' meeting. He said we open for business. Had a couple of phone calls, but maybe we get that. Maybe that will happen. I like that trade scenario, my man, LL. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Now with the number 7 pick, we go to who?
It's Coach Jones. And with the number 7 pick of the NFL draft, the Detroit Lions select linebacker out of Utah, Devin Lloyd.
Oh, Devin Lloyd is in the building, coming over from the Utah Utes.
Yeah. I surprised people a little bit with that pick because I just don't want the second best of anything in the top 10 in the draft. And if we go pass rusher, we might get the second or the third best, depending on how the dominoes fall.
Right.
And I was just like, you know what? I'll take the best linebacker instead of the second and third best defensive end. So, Lloyd.
All right, Devin Lloyd. He's definitely one of the top prospects at the interior linebacker.
I like it.
Out there on the board, man. Now it's time for your boy Kurt Steele, because I got to round out our first 3 picks, because all our 3 picks are in the first round. So it's the first round of the mock draft, and I gotta go ahead and close that out. And with the number 32 pick of the Detroit Lions on the Prowl mock NFL draft, the Lions select Boye Mafe, edge rusher, Minnesota. Man, coming out of the Senior Bowl, that dude did his thing, had a great combine, great pro day. He is a bend edge rusher. The guy can get to the quarterback, and he have shown up and shown out pretty much all year, but especially in the spring, he's really showed his thing, and I think he's going to fit in what we want to do with this new 4-3 type of scheme of defense, or at least a 4-man front. So that's my pick for the number 32 pick in the Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Let's on Detroit Lions Talk mock draft, man. Hey, we'll be bringing you next week. We'll bring you the second and third round picks for us next week. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's like, oh, you guys ain't did mock draft yet. We're doing it now, man. Why do it in January when we still got free agency? I just don't understand it. But man, hey, the Detroit Lions on the Proud Family discussion topic for today is, who would you pick? Did you like our picks? If not, who would you have picked in that trade scenario that we did right here on our mock draft, led by, know him, man. The ladies love him, man. He's the ladies' pet. That man's regret, man. LL Couture said, I'm a trade back player. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it in the Himalayas. So, all right. So, hey, if you like the video, like the content, share the content, give us a subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Join the March to 4K. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it by ourselves, man. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Get on the bus, Gus. Get on this train, man. Get on this ride, Clyde, on that March to 4K right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, man. That was fun. You know, we're going to bring you some more of that stuff later on. But now, man, I got to talk about this thing right here. I mean, I don't know what was going on Monday. Coming out of the owners' meeting, man. Let's just go ahead and take a look. I mean, look at this. On Monday, at the NFL's owners' meetings in Florida, the Detroit Lions and the city of Detroit were front and center. That's all you heard coming at that thing. Yeah, you heard a little bit of noise about that doggone rule change, but the first announcement was made. The Lions will be the 15th and newest team to be featured on NFL's HBO's Hard Knocks show this fall. The show is set to premiere August the 9th on HBO and HBO Max with that streaming service. Now, if that wasn't exciting enough for Detroit Lions fans, a short while after that, the city of Detroit was picked to host the 2024 NFL Draft. Now, the finalists were Detroit, Green Bay, and the Washington Commanders, the DC team. And I was definitely happy that we beat out Green Bay as a finalist for the draft Monday, man. In my opinion, this is what's going on. Sheila Hamp, because she took that forward off that name, man. If you look on the Lions site, it says principal owner Sheila Hamp is moving the needle on how the NFL thinks about the city of Detroit and the Detroit Lions organization. She is putting her foot, her stamp all up on this thing right here, how the Lions are viewed. The Fords were never going to let the team be on Hard Knocks, especially with the last regime. It wasn't going to happen. And then with Detroit being picked for the draft, I'm like, man. And I saw this tweet, man, and it was Aaron Rodgers' burner account. Why would you pick dirty, ghetto Detroit? Y'all don't, man. First of all, keep Detroit out your mouth, man, unless you want to get Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? First of all. Second of all, y'all don't even, have y'all been to Detroit? Have y'all seen the renovations, the growth of the city of Detroit? Probably not, because you're sitting over there. First of all, Green Bay is a tiny town in a tiny area of Wisconsin. So miss me with that. Y'all shouldn't even have been in the first place because y'all just so small. People park in, this is how small Green Bay is. When you go to a Packers game, you park in neighborhoods around the stadium because they don't have a parking lot. I mean, I'm just saying. So that's the area you want to have the draft in? You want fans to come all across the nation to go to little bitty old Green Bay. Nah, man, we coming to the D, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to hold it down. They're going to party. All the stuff that goes on in Detroit. Come on, man. What y'all think about Hard Knocks and the city of Detroit hosting the draft?
I got mixed feelings about Hard Knocks, man. I am not a reality TV person at all. I don't really like Hard Knocks, but I do like this for the team at least. You know what I'm saying? More exposure, more whatever, however it goes. I believe it was Coach Mike in our group chat who said, people fall in love with teams on Hard Knocks. Whatever. Maybe this will, like you said, Kurt, maybe change the eyes or change the minds of many as far as it relates to the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we go through this and they have a pretty decent year. I think that could do wonders for the Lions going forward, at least as far as, in the media and with the gaining a bigger fan base. And as far as the 2024 draft, oh man, that's great. That's absolutely wonderful. I think I heard a little bit of it. They was talking about campus march and stuff like that. They already got the plan in place. So I might try to make that thing. I might try and be around there doing cartwheels and acting crazy. Hopefully, the Lions won't do anything ridiculous in that draft and make me act crazy in Hart Plaza and get myself arrested. But but no, it's whatever it is. I mixed feelings about about Hard Knocks, and absolutely wonderful for the 2024 draft.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm all for Hard Knocks. And only because if I tweeted out yesterday, we gotta sit here and as Lion fans, we got to tell people that we've changed. We got new ownership. We got new coaches. People actually like coming to the D, and people like, man, people don't like coming to y'all, the Lions. So they can now see the culture change in Detroit. Like DJ Chark said, I could have got more money elsewhere. I wanted to come to Detroit, and now you're gonna get to see the reason why Chark wanted to come to Detroit. And that's all in all, man. People gonna see. It's not what Richard Sherman thought. You know what he said. It's not what made old boy leave, the defensive tackle. It's new, man. And as far as the NFL draft, I'm going. I don't know how much it costs, but I'm going. I know that much. First round, first day, I'm going. I don't care. I don't care if it's $2,000 a ticket. I'll be there.
All right.
That's where I draw the line, partner.
But you know, looking at the Hard Knocks situation, just to I really didn't give my feelings on Hard Knocks. I gave my feeling about the draft. For Hard Knocks, I believe that gives the viewers an insight of, you know, what we look at as our team. I like Dan Campbell on there. You know, he's going to be you could put a camera on Dan Campbell just in the regular, you know, just walking around the Starbucks, and it's going to be interesting and funny. But I think with him, I think it's going to be funny just to, you know, fun just to see how he interacts with the players. You know, some of his pre practice speeches, you know, just walking around the building in Allen Park. You know, looking how, you know, Jason Bennett has been on there. He was a star, you know, on Hard Knocks when he was with the Raiders. This is Jared Goff's third time on Hard Knocks, and it's like, wow. I mean, you have this. Bro. I think it gives the people inside look. I think it's going to like you said, broaden the fan base for the Lions. People are going to actually see, you know, what goes on with the Lions. And I think with Sheila Hamp kind of changing the narrative, like I said, I think this has changed the narrative of what's going on with the Lions, and it's going to be a good thing for us when we get some positive vibes out of this. I think we're going to grow our fan base outside of the state of Michigan is going to grow with Hard Knocks. You know, I can see people just becoming fans just because of Dan Talica himself, because I mean, you got to root for Dan because he just Dan, you know what I'm saying? He keep it 100 all the time. So, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, if you like this content, man, go ahead and like this video, man. Hey, if you want to get yourself some Lions gear, man, go ahead to fanatics.com. Got a big sale going on right now. And the 2022 draft caps are out. Mine is on the way. So as soon as I get that thing, you know, I'm going to put that thing on right here on the show. You know how we get down. And if you want to get yourself some Proud Nation gear, you see my man LL rocking that MCDC this morning. I'm rocking that What Up Though on a Wednesday. So go ahead over to lionsontheproudshop.com and get yourself some Proud Nation gear, man, and be part of that Proud Nation family and hang out with the crew over on Lions Nation Unite, your one-stop shop, the ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. You can watch our content right over there in this app. You don't even have to leave the app. You can just go download the app, watch your Google, Android, or Apple app stores, and watch our content right there inside of the app. Or you can hang out with us on your favorite social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you feel. You can check out the links right there on the screen. So go ahead and hang out with your crew behind the scenes on Detroit Lions on the Proud. Now it's time for a new member has joined the Detroit Lions. And it was rumored last couple of weeks, but it actually became official the other day. What you got, Coach Mike?
Hey, so the Lions signed tight end Garrett Griffin. I think that was Dan Campbell's homeboy because he came over from the New Orleans Saints. He spent 6 seasons over there after being drafted from the Air Force. Salute. In 20 career games, he only had 9 starts. Griffin total 5 receptions for 43 yards, which was an 8.6 yard average. Nothing really that even stands out there, but you can guarantee that if he came from New Orleans and Dan Campbell seen that he had potential to be that dual kind of like Brock Wright kind of tight end. You know, he can block, he can catch. So I think he'll come in and he'll either be that third tight end or he'll come in and he'll push Brock Wright for that 2 spot, and see if he deserved it. But either way how it goes, man, that's a Dan Talica player. You know it. You ain't even got to question it. He probably done headbutted some people with his head to their helmet like I do with my players. You know what I'm saying? I take that raw head and bang, and yeah, I'm just like that. So yeah, man. But so shout out to Garrett Griffin, man, and hopefully he come to Detroit and do his thing. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think he was replacing that guy that I forget the guy's name. It escapes me. So Eli, help me out in the comments, man. The tight end that was supposed to come to the Lions last year from New Orleans, and he ended up retiring because he didn't want to leave his family down in New Orleans. So I think that's the guy. He's primarily a blocking tight end. If you look at what are the run schemes that we want to run, instead of bringing maybe Matt Nelson in, but sometimes you can have Garrett Griffin come in and be that blocking tight end or extra offensive lineman, or he can definitely spell Kabenda if we're in that run heavy package. So I think he's one of a depth piece. He's like that tight end H-back type of guy, and he's just, what do you call that? He's just another depth piece, saying we can add because we want to get this running game going, and that's what I see with Garrett Griffin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same thing. Probably coming in here to block as far as his career numbers go, probably, would be safe to assume that. But, I wouldn't be too adverse of him, getting some looks in the passing game. As long as he could do that, you know what I'm saying? We need a number 2 tight end, so that provides competition. And I'm still not I still kind of in the back of my mind think we're going to draft a tight end in this year's draft, at some point. So, welcome to Detroit, Garrett, and let's get this thing going.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do it right here on Detroit Lions with the Problem, man. Hey, if you want to become a member of the Wall of Fame, because we're going to do that a little later on, go ahead and click that join now button down in the description. Today is the Gold Members meeting. It's at 3 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Don't be late, man. We have a fun time in there chatting up with you guys, man. It's real fun. Man, Lionel of Douchebag, she keep killing me in there in the Gold Members meeting, man. Michael Huck is in the building. Turner C. Burley's in there a lot of times as well. So come just check out and hang out with us. It's behind the scenes. We just talk about life and our love of Lions football. So go ahead and check us out today. If you are Gold Members at 3 p.m., the link will be in the community tab for the Gold Members meeting. All right. So now it's time for us to do what? It is time for us to zip our lip and talk about what you had to say about on Monday's show. It's time for the comment cards, baby. All right, first up, we got Michael Lewis, friend of the show. He says, first, let me say thanks. You guys really helped get me through Mondays. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? We'll do what we can with that. As far as Davis, it's up to him. I'm confident he'll be put in the best spot to succeed. I agree with that as well. I think Aaron Glenn and his regime and Kelvin Shepherd will put him in the most advantageous position for him to be the best player he can be in Detroit.
Absolutely. King SJ says, I am curious how Davis can function under MCDC and AG. I am fine with the rotational position for JD, but I don't think he fixes our LB issue. You're absolutely correct. I agree with you on that. I just think that he can come in and, provide some punch, in situations. But let's say, what if, by whatever odd chance he comes here and it's a perfect fit.
Wow, I'm not even gonna take a sip to that. Joseph Murdoch says the return of JD is going to be interesting. I have trust in the coaching staff that they actually know what to do with him. Patricia was clueless. Yeah, he was. So I'm looking forward to seeing him again for the Lions playing and with competent coaching. Me too. We all know if you're just a pure talent guy, Patricia didn't know what the hell to do with you. So, hey, maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll be good. Maybe he'll be average. Maybe he'll just be a bust. Who knows? Let's see.
Okay, for real. All right. Y'all know who it is. The inspirational Turner C. Burley says, we know Aaron Glenn is going to get the most out of his pass rush ability. I hope so. I hope so, Turner C. Burley. I mean, that's going to be good for us if he can.
Yeah, he did get 6 sacks.
Scott Smith said, if the Lions draft another cornerback, I'll scream. Well, Scott Smith, one of the draft options that I like, and we definitely don't need another corner, probably, but Derek Stingley Jr., one of those at either 32 or 34. I wouldn't be, if we ended up with him, I wouldn't scream and yell and be upset, just to say.
Mm-hmm. I would. Nick Halen says, and Glenn I trust. JD's body, I don't know. You talking about referring to his injuries,
Good point.
You know what? I remember when JD was on that contract year. You remember he went through that body transformation where like all of a sudden he decided to get serious. And he came back looking like a chiseled up somebody, man. But who knows, man? Hopefully we can get it right, man. We just hope everything is good and deep. But if you like this content, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, all of that, man, and hit that share button. Just help us get this content out to more Lions fans like yourself, man. We on that march to 4K, baby. What you got up next, Kurt?
Oh man, y'all know what time it is, man. It is time for Dessert with your man Kurt. The Dessert with your man Kurt is brought to you by Delightful Bites custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now, the one guy that we haven't heard from in so long, and I'm glad that we just hearing about him right here during the draft. During the owners meeting, is Rod Wood said that the Lions have the exploratory committee out there for the Lions to get new uniforms in the 2023 season, and that may include the alternate helmet. So you're looking at that. We won't get new uniforms this year because we're eligible this year, but next year, the 2023 will be eligible. Will most likely be the area we might get new jerseys. So, and the big discussion for Lions fans is that WCF patch. A lot of Lions fans don't like it. They want it removed. Maybe put put SH on that thing. Sheila Hamp, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we win some games, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think that the Ford family will probably keep that. I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up too high there, Lions fans, because you know they're gonna honor their patriarch, you know, saying William Clay Ford. But I'm excited to see if we're able to go ahead and get new uniforms in 2023. I think maybe a small tweak or redesign here or there. Maybe I think definitely change the color rush a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because understand that gray, a steel gray is not, you know, it's just an outlier color for our color rush. You know what I'm saying? The color, the primary colors for the Lions is Honolulu blue and silver. You know what I'm saying? You have, okay, we got white in there as well, but where did that steel gray color rush come from? It just kind of stands out, and it's a sore thumb type of thing for me. Will they bring back the black? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Lions fans like that black in there. So, you know, it's all going to depend on what's going on. But the exploratory committee is going to start looking at redesign for the Lions uniforms and that alternate helmet, and maybe redesigning that color rush as well. So I'm happy to see that, man. And, you know, so let us know what you think, man. Should the Lions go ahead and get some new uniforms in 2023? I mean, we'll see. Ain't gonna happen this year. And I think one of the reasons why it wouldn't happen this year is because you looking at the team being on Hard Knocks as well. It's kind of looking at that where it's kind of a close. You look at how the league year, you know how we got pushed back with that 17 game. I think it was a little too quick, you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and start that thing right after the season started. So they had to focus on other things, but we'll see. But that's your Dessert with your man Kurt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. Go ahead and click the link in the description below to go over to our over to our Facebook page. You can check out on TikTok or Instagram as well. Just type in Delightful Bites. If you don't do the social media thing as far as those sites, you can email her directly at delightfulbites18@gmail.com. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. Now it's time for final thoughts for today's show. What you got, my man? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. We got to take a walk on up to the Wall of Fame because you got to do the Wall of Fame all the time because, you know, how we do it. All right, for our bronze members, we got my man, the Latino Leo is in the building. We got David Anderson or Q, whatever you want to call him on any given day. We got Bo Gagrius, Everything King is in the building, and we got Bob Korowski to round out our our bronze members. For silver members, we got Nomas J, Jason Portis, Cap Ice Cold, Mr. Scotty the Bear, the Frenchman, baguettes and all that, Shannon Peck, and Henry Wallace to round out our silver members. And like I said earlier, Go members meeting is today at 3 p.m. And our Go members, we got the reliable Mr. Michael Huck himself, the Tornado, the inspirational Turner C. Burley, Michael Lewis, who go ahead and dropped that comment earlier, North and Kim, Mr. Rough and Raw himself, Lionor of Douchebag. Yeah, I love saying that name. It cracks me up every time I say it. And the Doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. Now it's time for final thoughts. My man, LL Cool Jones, what you got for the final thoughts for today's show?
All right. Well, final thoughts on this Wednesday is number one, shout out to the city of Detroit for Hard Knocks and the draft in 2024. Should do wonderful things for the city, man. You know, they either don't know, don't show, or don't care what goes on with the Lions. And it shows, man. You know, they treat us any kind of way in the media. They treat us any kind of way on the field. So now maybe if more people are paying attention, so when they do cheat us or, you know, fuck us over, it'd be a lot more people to say, hey, that's wrong. Don't do that no more. And then maybe things could change around here.
All right, well, man. What you got, Coach Mike?
Yeah, I'm about to say something that I know that's unpopular with LL, but Jared Goff is our quarterback. I just want y'all as the Lion fans to stop searching for that quarterback, because Jared Goff is our quarterback. When you look at the type of team that Dan Campbell is trying to assemble, that run first, that throw the possession receivers, maybe get a guy streaking downfield, that short yardage chunk offense, that fits Jared Goff, and he can be successful with that. And you know, we all seen that Sean McVay kind of wanted to push the pace of the offense, and that's just not Jared Goff's style. He's not that type of quarterback. But if you just need a guy to sit back and you know, just make plays when need be, but hand the ball off, Jared Goff is your guy. And you know, I'm not gonna knock him, you know, because that's what type of quarterback he is. But that also is what type of team the Lions are trying to become. They're not trying to push that old Matt Stafford fast-break offense. So I want people to get their minds ready for this draft. We're not going to draft a quarterback, and if we do, it's going to be a 5th round, like Billy Zapp or something like that, out of Western Kentucky. But you know, just Lions fans get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you made that up.
No, that he out of Western Kentucky. He actually broke the record, I believe, for passing yards in the season. So yeah.
My apologies, Billy Zapp.
Oh yeah, I know it sounds funny, but I just want the Lion fans to get their mind ready. Jared Goff is your man. He came in with you know, with Brad Holmes, and Brad Holmes believed in him, and you know, Brad Holmes is like ride or die, man. He wanted a homie. So that's my final thoughts for today, man.
All right. Final thoughts for today's show. Hey man, you know, I know you guys have been wanting for us to kind of look at some of the draft stuff, do some mock drafts and talk about some of these prospects, and slowly but surely we're getting into that because of the fact that we had so much stuff to do before that. Why talk about the draft before free agency starts? Because of free agency, there's going to be a lot more news coming out of free agency before we get into our draft coverage. You know, we did the Senior Bowl stuff and things of that nature, but we're going to get into our drafts. We did the mock draft, the first round today. Like I said, next week we'll do rounds 2 and 3. And just be patient with us. You know, because we don't want to overflood you with information. We don't want to keep doing the same content over and over again with just doing the mock drafts and just draft that and draft this and prospect that. We burned ourselves out last year. We want to keep it fresh for you guys this year, right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, man. And Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk. You know how we get down. And I like the direction that the team is going. And Sheila Hemp is changing the narrative in Detroit. And I salute her, you know what I'm saying, and what she's doing. And you can see the vision of what she wants to do for the team and the city of Detroit. And she's being inspirational. She's moving the needle. She's moving the needle on how the Lions are perceived around the league. So, and hopefully, like my man, like I said, you know what I'm saying, it'd be one of the things where people will come to our defense when all the BS happens with the Lions going forward. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have that, you know, and people keep saying, "Oh, you guys just complaining." Nah, man, truth is truth, and now you can see it up close and personal with Hard Knocks, that nature. I'm just glad we're not on the in-season Hard Knocks like the Colts were last year. I'd rather keep that the in-season stuff. Yeah, that needs to be internal. But the preseason, I can deal with the one in the summertime. But with all that stuff being said, man, like I said, it is Wednesday. It is a hump day, baby. The grind's gonna get a little bit harder today, but take some time out. If you get overwhelmed, take a step back, take a deep breath, man. Get yourself refocused and go ahead and finish up the day. But the grind is going to be a little bit tougher, but it's okay. You can get through it because we got your boys right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl to help you out with our Lunchtime Detroit Lions talk. But with all that stuff being said, man, it's time for you to the crumbs off your face, finish your drink, and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best person that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Kurt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.